Get ready. It's time for a well-deserved break, Pittsburgh, with Heather Abraham and David Highfield from the KDKA TV studios. It's Pittsburgh Today Live.
Welcome back.
Why, thank you. It's nice to be back. And welcome to all of you as well. It is Monday.
And how did you get back into the swing of things? Because you were off for a couple days, so
yeah,
usually
it was off on Friday.
Yeah, it's time to get some, well-rested sleep.
You know what? I slept well last night, but normally I never sleep well Sunday into Monday. And I think part of it is, I mean, you get up earlier than I do, but like knowing that you have to get up early and you get off the shift over the weekend, so you sleep in a little bit, and it's rough.
It is. You know what I find is that if I could go to bed at any time, it is now 10 o'clock. That's what time I wind up going to sleep on the weekends.
That seems fine.
Which is like 3 hours after when I normally go to, no, I go to bed at like 8, so it's 2 hours after I normally go to bed on the weeknights.
Yeah.
So it's hard to get back into it.
It is hard. It is. And in fact, a majority of Americans right now say their sleep is not so good. They say that during the quarantine, they are just feeling exhausted all the time. And this is a survey, 70% of people say their bedtime habits have become inconsistent. They stay up late watching TV. They have trouble with the kids, keeping them on a schedule.
Oh my gosh,
and 44% say they stay up later because they don't have to commute in the morning. So some people just get up literally 10 minutes before they have to report into work.
Okay, part of the problem too, especially with the kids, is that school isn't in session. It's the summer.
Yeah.
And so my kids, because they don't know time yet, they judge bedtime by if the sun is out or not.
Well, so
Mr. Moon isn't out yet.
They're all staying up late. Yeah.
Come on. He's coming.
That
you
makes
have
sense.
to go to bed.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But it's harder. I mean, I think at one point, whenever our son was up the summer equinox, it was like 9:30.
Right.
No.
That's past their bedtime.
This is not going to fly with me.
But anyway, we hope you're getting well rested. We hope you are well rested. Hopefully my mouth will start working soon.
We got a long hour ahead.
Right.
All right, so let's talk about the weekend. I have to tell you that I had such a fun weekend, and it actually started Friday. It was so hot.
Yeah.
It was so hot. So we went to the Spray Park in Beachview, which is wonderful.
This is a great picture.
And this is a dome of water. And so Lila went into it. I always get my kids' names messed up. Sometimes I call Rocco Kevin. Lila, Sunny, Kevin, Rocco, come here.
You will eventually get it right. That's okay. You're a busy mom.
Okay, so we're having so much fun at the Spray Park. And that's Sunny in the background, as you could see. Next thing I know, so Sunny calls every single bug a spider.
Okay.
It could be a fly, it's a spider. It could be a gnat, a kitchen gnat, it's a spider, right? So she goes, Mommy, you have a spider on you. And I said, where? Well, I'm getting the chills even thinking about it.
What?
The spider was in the crease of my neck, and it was actually a wasp. So when I put my chin down to look where the said spider was, the wasp stung me right under my chin. And Sunny is so terrified of bugs and spiders and bees and all of that, that I had to calmly, let's go over here. Oh my gosh, this hurts so much. Oh my God, let's just go over here. And then I went back and got my sandal. And I don't like to kill anything, bugs incled. And
I know, I feel that way too.
I slammed that thing with my sandal so hard.
Well, after it stung you,
Well, and I didn't want it to sting anybody else. So.
Well, that's true. But you had to keep your cool. Yeah.
Yeah, lots of deep breaths.
I don't want to jinx myself, but I don't think I've been, since I was a kid, stung by a bee.
Right.
Or, or a wasp.
Either one, yeah. And this is actually the second time I've been stung in the neck by a wasp. It happened when I was a kid, too. I have something against me.
Apparently.
And then on your recommendation, David, because you said that you had such a nice trip to Erie not too long ago.
It was great.
It was, I haven't been there since I was a kid.
Another great picture.
So here's Sunny playing in the sand, and we went to Presque Isle, and she has not been to the beach as like a young child. We took her as a baby.
Right.
So when she stood at the shoreline, the waves kept hitting her feet, and she was giddy with laughter.
That's fantastic.
She did not know what to expect.
Fantastic.
And for some reason, I completely forgot that she had not been to a beach before. you know.
We work with someone who says his parents used to take him to Erie and tell him it was the ocean. But you know what? It's sort of, when you can't get to the ocean this year, it's a nice sort of replacement because it feels great.
Well, and you and I were just talking about this too. Sarah's, which is right
the
at
restaurant that's there. Yeah.
Right before you enter Presque Isle, we got a hamburger and French fries, and so we ate by our car before we went up there. But here's a picture that Frankie and I, a little selfie that we took in the water too, with the baby, and it was just. It was a picture-perfect day. The water was warm.
All your pictures are great. Like your family is so photogenic. Yes.
And I do have a swimsuit on.
Oh,
FYI.
we didn't see. I didn't even think about that. But I guess it's good that you.
We're not at like a nudist beach or anything. Please don't get the wrong idea.
I'm not sure there is one at Presque Isle.
The angle of the camera there was not so good. Okay, so tell me about your. Oh, I'm blushing. So tell me about your long weekend.
Well, you know, Friday morning I know how to spend a day off, so I took my car in to get the oil changed because during this whole COVID thing, I forgot you're supposed to do that. So I was way past. I was supposed to be done a couple months ago, but anyhow, everything's okay. The car is still running. But when I dropped it off, they said, well, you shouldn't wait because we have some other people in line before you. So I walked home because I thought it's the PTL Summer Shape Up. I should walk home.
Wow.
I don't know how many miles it was. I went like through Shadyside and then down Polish Hill and then back to Lawrenceville, and it was great. And so I have a picture to show you of this staircase that I went on, and it turned out it just was a big loop. I thought it was going to go down the hill. It went down and then back up the other side. Because I didn't know where I was going. But it was a wonderful, just sort of journey. And it was 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, do people do this? Do they take walks at 8 in the morning? And I felt great. So
awesome.
Friday was a great day. And then yesterday, not a great day. I will show you a picture for this too.
Boy.
So first, our spigot, our kitchen faucet has not been working.
Is this you fixing something?
This is me attempting to fix the dishwasher. So I fixed the spigot. So it was leaking, and I called the company that made it, and they sent out this O-ring replacement thing. So I got that in, and I was feeling like I can conquer anything. Well, our dishwasher, it won't. You turn it on, and then it stops running like 30 seconds in. So we figured out it's this vent thing in the back, but we need to order a new replacement. And the problem is that we got the dishwasher. Since then, we had the kitchen floor done, and it's tile. The dishwasher is tiled in. So we're gonna have to break the floor to get the dishwasher out, and I think that's the only way to replace this part. So things are not going good, and it was a trying Sunday afternoon.
I'm sorry to hear that.
And yeah, so I don't know if we're gonna have to, I don't know what we're gonna do. I mean, I guess we're gonna wash dishes is what we're gonna do.
Those conveniences in life, though, my mom does not have a dishwasher.
Yeah.
And she, you know.
Oh, you miss it. If you don't have it, and you miss it. And then I also want to show you a picture of this, because I went to the doctor's just for a checkup last week, and I was annoyed that, okay, so this is a finger condom, essentially, but I was annoyed that you had to check in at that kiosk and press that, because I'm thinking, a doctor's office of all places. But then there was a coffee shop I went to over the weekend, and they had, you still had to use the press pad, but they had a bowl of those little finger things. And then I went to the drugstore, and they had a bowl of them too, and I'm like, am I just learning about these? Like, did you know about this?
I did, but it's the first time that I've
seen a photograph of it on someone's finger.
I just feel like maybe this show is not as family friendly as we had thought since the beginning. Talking about nudist beaches, finger condoms. What's
It's a
next?
Monday.
Oh boy.
So anyway, I just applaud that because it annoys me to have to press something that everyone else is pressing. It's always annoyed me. You have had to hear me vent about it for a year and a half now. And now during COVID, I think more than ever, we need to think about that.
Well, I know that a lot of places have gotten rid of the touch screens.
Yeah.
They even say, like I was checking out at Target, there's a sign that says use pen. Like they want you to use the pen. And I guess for me, like I'd rather use my knuckle on something.
Yeah, I do that on elevator buttons. I've always done that.
Yeah.
Like somehow I think, like if it's not the fingertip and it's just, you know, then somehow I think that's better because then if you touch your, I don't know.
Oh, right. There's so many things to think about.
There's a
Anyways,
lot of things to
But I
think
have
about.
seen a lot of store clerks doing some disinfecting after, if you do need to use a touch screen.
Yeah,
you
and
know.
my doctor's office said we just disinfected this. We clean it down in
Yeah.
between each person.
Right.
So that
Right,
made
right,
me
right.
feel a little bit better. But
All right, we are talking about our summer shape-up today because we are entering week 3. David, someone commented that when I called you braggy last week that it wasn't very nice because you had lost some weight. And so I just want to tell you that I am so excited that you've lost some weight. And yes, a little jealous. So how are you doing now?
I'm holding steady
Good.
at 3.5 pounds.
Yeah.
I've lost 3.5 pounds. Although, Jackie Hale, who is our nutrition expert that we're interviewing during all of this, and she's working with us, she has us taking measurements
Right.
every Sunday of our waist, I added stomach, because that's where I want to lose the weight. And my stomach is down like an inch, but my waist is the same. And my bicep, we also measure our bicep and thigh. My bicep is actually down an inch. I mean, not that I've been working out and lifting weights, but I'm like, I don't want to lose weight in my bicep, but you can't control it.
Well, I'm down like 3/4 of an inch on my waist.
That's great.
So yeah, but everywhere else is the same. And
Well,
I'm
but
okay with that. I don't
we're
care.
week 3 into this, and
Yeah.
you know, and that's not the like we were both talking about how we feel different.
Yeah.
And you know, that's part of it too. I mean, it's not just about losing weight, it's about like feeling better. And I feel like both of us feel that right now, right?
I told you that Saturday night I was craving a salad. Now, unless it's a Pittsburgh salad, I've never craved a salad. You know,
Right.
ranch and French fries and all of the toppings. But on Saturday
Oh,
we were
that
driving.
actually, now that sounds really good, Heather.
We were driving back from Erie on Saturday, and I told Frankie, after the pizza on Friday night and the burger at Sarah's in Presque Isle,
Right.
I needed something green.
I fell off the wagon, so to speak, too. So Friday night, we went to our friends, Carlin Dietz, and he had made Negronis, a pitcher of them. And so I felt like it was just rude not to have a drink. But as part of this, Jackie has said, cut out drinks. So this is a picture of the Negroni.
Well, I
So
think
this is what tempted me, and I went for it.
after eating half a pizza, I think your one drink is okay.
It's okay?
I would think that Jackie would be okay. I think she's going to do some finger wagging at me, but you, I think, will be.
Oh, no, I'm probably in for finger wagging, too.
All right.
We'll find out tomorrow. Do we talk to her tomorrow?
I think so, Tuesday,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. So anyhow,
All right.
we will find out what happens tomorrow. Right now, though, it is time to take a break. Corey is in for Jill, and he's telling us it's time to quit talking, you two. But coming up, our PTL Summer Shape Up Motivator in Chief, Dr. Amy Kimball, with tips to get our head in the right place to shape up, lose that quarantine 15, feel better, and really have more energy. Sounds like a lot, right? But Dr. Kimball says you can do it, and she tells us how. Coming up next.
Then, along comes some more temptation if we didn't already have enough this
look
weekend.
at
We're
this.
talking about cookies. Ahead this hour, we hear from the author of a new cookie table cookbook. Some recipes you're going to want to try coming up.
Plus, the sounds of summer, free concerts right at your fingertips from some of the best artists around. Who's playing and where you can find them, that is coming up.
Thanks for being with us on this Monday, July 20th. We'll be right back.